Okay, I just started filming this video, and I didn't have it on. I wasn't recording. So, hey guys, it's Barbara from Queens Avenue Taro, and I was telling a story about yesterday how my little 17-year-old, she's a 17-year-old daughter, came home from somewhere, and she had a Trump sign, a yard sign. And I'm like, what are you doing with that? She's like, I took it out of somebody's yard. And I said, oh, honey, you can't do that. That's stealing. Oh, she said, I said, I love you. I said, what are you going to do with it? And she said, I don't know. I said, why don't you cut it up in little pieces and send it to 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue? So I said, I'm proud of you, and your heart's in the right place, but don't do that anymore. She said, okay. Anyway, so I guess this week we're going to find out who Biden's going to pick for VP. And this is a big deal. And I think all of his choices are really good, and I have to say, I love, I don't know much about some of them, but I love Stacey Abrams, who says she hasn't heard from the Biden campaign lately. So I don't think it's going to be her, although I do think they'll use her for something. I mean, they'll put her in some kind of cabinet position or whatever. I don't think it's going to be Elizabeth Warren, because I think that they're thinking it needs to be a black woman, which is fine with me. I like Val Demings, but, well, we got kind of a problem with the police right now, so it might not be her. I have just always, although I think Kamala Harris would make a fabulous Attorney General, I think that's who he's going to pick. I see them coming out on stage with their hands held up high. You know, I see it. She's got that great big smile on her face. He's got that great big smile on his. Now I know they're probably not going to come out on stage to the crowds of, you know, applause and all that, but that's just what I see in my head. So let's find out. I've been shuffling for 5 minutes, so cut. And I'll put it down here so you can see. Is it going to be Kamala? Is Joe going to pick Kamala? Let's see here. Waiting. The world. You made a decision. Now we're waiting. Beneath it, the King of Pentacles. Behind is celebrating reversed. Future. Arguments. I think this could be mock fighting. And the crowning card in the near future. Judgment reversed. Fears. 5 of Cups. And that's Joe. Family opinions. Hopes and fears. 4 of Pentacles. Hopes. Outcome is the Page of Wands reversed. So this means the decision has been made, and we're all just waiting. We're in repose, and then beneath us is Donald Trump. Now, normally his sign would be the King of Swords, except he's not a good King of Swords because he's an air sign. But he's a rich guy, and he is perverse. So behind us we have the 3 of Cups reversed. Excess of physical enjoyment and pleasure of the senses. And the crowning card, Five of Wands, is change for the better in business, competition, strife, struggle to obtain wealth. I guess all these women are kind of vying for this position. Future awakening, renewal, change of consciousness would be what it was if it was right side up. But in this one, it's separation, weakness, health, and loss. Which that doesn't sound good. Now, this card, I hate getting this card. This card, when it's in this position, is sorrow. This is grief. You know, the guy has 2 cups back here, but 3 of the cups are turned over and spilled. And this is deep, deep sorrow. But it's reversed. So, in our fear position, we have hopeful expectations, new alliance, return of an old friend. So, that could be Kamala. King of Cups, that's Joe. The 4 of Pentacles in the upright position is holding on to what you have, a fear of releasing of material things. Reversed, setbacks and material aspirations, loss of possessions, obstacles, and delay. Maybe he will delay telling us. And the Page of Wands is the outcome. Unpleasant news, indecision. Maybe it looks like he's not going to. Maybe he won't let us know this week. Maybe he's made a decision, but there's going to be a delay. I don't know. The other thing I wanted to talk about. So anyway, I think it's going to be Kamala. But the other thing I wanted to talk about was William Barr. And I want you guys to bear with me because I know I get off on these tangents and I'm a little bit ADD, so I might say, okay, let's read about this, and then I'll go off on a tangent, and then I end up reading about something else, and I never even get to what I started to do when I first came on here. But I'm aware of it, so bear with me. Now this is going to be kind of confusing, so we need to remember to do it in the perspective from the right perspective. So what I want to know is, okay, Ghislaine Maxwell has now been arrested. No bail. She's associated with Epstein. William Barr is associated with Epstein through his father. Donald Trump is associated with Epstein. And there's other people too, but right now, I want to talk about William Barr. And I want to know, I heard something about that Epstein was still alive. I read something that one of the guards said. A truck pulled up and they wheeled him out in a wheelchair and they brought some other guy. I know it's a conspiracy theory. So I don't want to do it on whether Epstein's alive or not, but because I mean, where would it go? You know where I would go if I was Epstein? I would hightail it to the nearest plastic surgeon and have my face changed. So anyway, maybe he did that. I don't know. Don't quote me. And he's probably dead. William Barr's father hired Jeffrey Epstein back in the day at that high-end hotsy-totsy New York school to teach young girls, or teach young people math. And apparently, well, he was a math whiz, but he didn't have a college degree. But, you know, I guess that's not always everything. What I want to know is what was William Barr? I'm pretty sure Epstein's dead, but was William Barr, who they said visited him in jail, Was William Barr part of Epstein's death? I mean, and what did he have to hide? I mean, is he one of the guys that likes little girls? Is he just trying to cover up any information about his father? Is he trying to protect this president? I mean, who sends a 17-page resume to get a job? Who does that? I mean, you know, it's a 2-page is what you do. Who sends a 17-page letter to say, I would be the best attorney general around? He really wanted that job. Did William Barr have anything to do with Jeffrey Epstein's death? Jeffrey Epstein's death. William Barr has Jeffrey Epstein's death. And it looks like, yes, and it looks like he's going to be found out about it. Page of Pentacles, basis of the rating. The Fool, immediate past. The Queen of Swords is the crowning card. Here comes Nancy. She's going to, no, that's, Nancy is the Queen of Wands. This is still information. Justice. He did. Seven of Pentacles and the fear. The family opinions or opinions of friends. The Hangman reversed. Three of Cups and the hopes. Or I'm sorry, Three of Swords. And outcome, Ace of Swords. Well, the Devil is the addiction card. I think he was trying to cover up for him. This is opposition of views and squandering resources. The Fool reverse is not good. It's bad choices. You know, when it's right side up, it's caution in making the right choice, but, you know, going off on a new venture and in this recent past, he made a bad choice. The crowning card is the Queen of Swords. Generosity, opulence, security, freedom from material lack. He's trying to secure his position. Your future is the Justice card. He's going to be found out. Legal aspects of money. I wonder if he paid him, if Epstein paid Barr. Seven of Pentacles reversed in the fear position. It's impatience, fear over money. In this position, it's a guy who planted a crop and waiting for it to grow. But in this position, it's impatience. The hangman reversed in the opinions. 8th position. Its release. Let's see here. Ego. His hopes. I always hate this card when I get it. This is disorder, loss, and the Ace of Swords reversed in the final outcome. Too much power. Too much power. That's going to lead to tyranny, loss. I think he helped him. And I think he's going to be found out. Information. Bad choice. Justice. Power that will lead to tyranny. Yeah, I think he's going to be found out. I bet Ghislaine spills the beans. So I had some other notes here about things I wanted to read on. Okay. Well, this is kind of cool. Well, we know that elections can be stolen because, and we can be cheated. But if Trump, cat down there, Murphy is a mess. If Trump tries to delay the outcome of the election, if Trump tries to, God, it's been raining here all morning. It's been raining here for days. If Trump tries to screw with the post office, well, he's already put his own guy in charge of the post office, so whatever that means. From the beginning, he's been putting foxes in our hen houses. From the very beginning. That was all Bannon's idea. So anyway, damn, ADD, I forgot what I was talking about. Okay, so if Trump decides for some reason he's not going to concede, say Biden wins, but it's there's some kind of mix-up or whatever, and when January 20th rolls around and no, it's not decided, guess who is automatically president? Our Nancy. Let's see if it's going to come to that. It's called called a fail-safe. So if something happens, if no president is selected at high noon on January 20th, 2021, Nancy Pelosi will become president. So if election doesn't produce a winner, Congress will decide December 8th. And I put a note down there, safe harbor. I think that means safe. It's a fail-safe. And don't let me forget, but soon I want to read about the stock market because it's a big deal. So let's just read here. Is Nancy going to become president January 20th? I think she would be absolutely capable of running this country. More than capable. Obviously better than what we've got now, right? Is Nancy going to be the president January 20th, 2021? Are we going to have a Madam President January 20th, 2021? President January 20th, 2021. Is see. Wish I could zoom out, but I can't. I can't raise this thing up any higher. There's the outcome card over there, out of y'all's way, or out of your view. There, barely see that. Okay, so President Pelosi. King of Wands. The Sun reversed. The World reversed. Temperate. Look at all these high cards. A decision has been made by the universe, I'm sure. That's Seven of Pentacles again. The Hermit. The Lovers reversed. The Queen of Pentacles. Oh my God, you know what this means? With all these kind of cups like this, especially all the major arcana cards, is that this is out of our hands. It's undecided. Too many things. There's too many options. There's too many ways this could go. Knight of Cups reversed. Division, discord, frustration. That could be the election. And then the King of Wands. Conscientious, impassioned, noble, good marriage, unexpected heritage. Well, that would be really cool. Unexpected heritage would be great if we got Nancy as a president. The Sun reversed is the basis of the reading. And it's like future plans are clouded. Like I said before, it's kind of out of our hands. With all these high cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana cards. This is out of our hands. The World reversed. Fear of change. The crowning card. Boy, it's really raining now. The crowning card, Temperance. Good management, coordination, modifications. This could happen, you guys. The Seven of Cups in the near future. Reversed. Determination, project about to be realized. You know, I mean, when it's the right side up, obviously, it's indecision. There's too many choices to make. And reversed, it's the other way. In the fear position, Seven of Pentacles would be, we just had this in the same fear position. This is patience. This is impatience. The Hermit reversed. Well, the Hermit reversed is Trump, and this is in the family. This is in the opinion position. This is immaturity, refusal to grow old. It's a brat, the brat in the White House. The perpetual Peter Pan. That's Trump. And the Lovers in the future. I mean, the Lovers in the hopes reversed. Making a wrong choice. Or a bad agreement. Or a divorce. But in this case, I think it could be a bad election. like something has gone wrong with the election. And the Queen of Pentacles reversed is the final outcome. Mistrust, fear of failure. Duties neglected. Somehow this election is going to be messed up. And again, with this many high cards, and with this many major arcana cards, I think it's just yet to be known. It's too soon. There's too many things behind the scenes going on that we don't know about yet. So, and I want to tell you guys this, that I told you that I remarried my first husband almost 5 years ago. I had a house in North Carolina, but I remarried my first husband. I moved back to my hometown, so I still had a house down there. For the first years, I turned it over to a vacation home management company, and I refurnished my whole house, which was 8 bedrooms. And but thanks, Wayfair. And pretty much that company nickeled and dimed me to death. I mean, I made some money on it, but it just wasn't worth all the aggravation of having to pay lawn people, not to people, and keep up with it and go down there 3 or 4 times a year to make sure. And I mean, I walked in that house one day after being on the road 7 hours, because that's how far it is. And the back door was standing wide. I mean, not just unlocked. It was wide open. The back door was just wide open. I mean, a bear could have come in there. We have bears down there. So anyway, in January, the neighbors bought the house. They're the perfect people to buy it too. So they owned the golf course next door, and they have a foundation, and they were gonna turn the golf course into this foundation for kids that are disabled, because they have 2 disabled children. But they wanted my house because it's set up high. The golf course was down low, and they'd gotten flooded, so they wanted my house. So anyway, they bought my house, and in January we closed, and instead of putting that money in the stock market, I put it in my checking account, because the stock market is going to go. And when it does, I'll put it in the market, but not until. And my guy kept calling me and saying, well, we gotta do something. No, we don't. We're not doing. I'm not putting that money in the market. I mean, I'm not going to lose my house, which is basically what he's talking about. So, not going to happen. So let's see what's going to happen with the stock market. Happy eye, by the way. And I have felt this in my gut just for the longest time. I mean, like I said, I haven't been doing tarot cards for a long time, and even way before this, way before my house was sold or anything, I just knew Trump was going to tank the market. We've got, 40 million people? No, 40 million people may lose their homes. How many people are out of jobs? How many people are on unemployment? How long do you think he can artificially prop this up with a virus? Come on, people. What's going to happen with the stock market? What's going to happen with the stock market, people? I'm right. That doesn't look good. Wow, all these major arcana cards again. Every single one of them. Ace of Pentacles. Money. Jeez. Oh my God, look at this. All these high cards. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is so out of our hands. I don't think I've ever had a reading that was this, that had this many major arcana cards in it. Can you see? We got the devil as the final outcome. Okay, so judgment reversed is failure to find happiness, fear of death, separation, weakness, health, loss. It's going to fall. I'm sure it is, and it's probably going to be around the time of the election. See, temperance is pouring water from one cup to the other. Good management, cooperation, modifications. Now, this is the opposing forces from this. So, the basis of the reading is death, which is not necessarily a card of death. It's a card of change and transformation. But here, if you, I don't know if you can see this, but in the Rider-Waite deck, you can see that the horse has stepped on the king, and there's his crown. And this is the bishop. And the sun's coming up behind it, so it's like the truth will come out. But right now, I can't remember if this was right. Was this? It was this way, I think. And the hermit is somebody leading silent counsel, wisdom. Ace of Pentacles is perfect attainment, gold, prosperity, wealth. So if you play your cards right, people, I know that the market fell and dropped to 18. It was at 26 and dropped at 18, just like I told my broker it was going to do. I said, and he didn't believe me, and then it did, and then it came back, but that's okay, I'm patient. Okay, so Hierophant in the future, immediate future, reversed. This is the unconventionality, gullibility, openness to new ideas. And the star in the fear card, I think there's hope, courage, inspiration, good health, spiritual love, no destruction is final. And the Knight of Swords. Skill, bravery, destruction, war, conflict. Here's the Tower in reverse and the Hopes card, and the Hopes position. Well, we know what it means reverse. Maybe it just won't be as bad as what. Oh, that's exactly right. It's just not going to be as bad as the Tower reversed. Well, we all know what this is. This is catastrophic, cataclysmic stuff we don't want to happen, and this is the same thing. Only it's to a lesser degree. And the Devil. This is addictions and domination, illness. Black magic, revolution, violence. So, again, just like the last reading, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 out of 10 of these cards are major arcana. Let's see what this bottom card is. 5 of Wands. Disputes, complications. I'm going to stick with my gut on this still. It's just that I just feel it. Just like I feel like, you know, hey, I could be wrong in all of this. And, you know, things are always subject to change, so I'm still thinking it's going to be Kamala. And I really like her, but I was kind of hoping that it would be Stacey. I just don't think she's got the experience, even though she's got awesome education. And I think she was robbed in that election in 2018. That was total theft. Kamala would be an awesome attorney general. What about Val Demings as the #1 law enforcement officer in the country? I could dig it. Okay, guys. God, I'm at 36 minutes. I gotta go. It'll take forever to upload this. I hope you're all well. Have a good day, even though it's Monday and it's pouring down rain here. And if you're on the East Coast, watch out for sharks and hurricanes, because I hear the sharks are really getting bad. So I don't ever go in the ocean unless it's to pee. I get in and I get out. So anyway, have a great day. Bye. Thanks. And hit the like button and subscribe, please. Thanks.